Hello and good evening. Welcome to another Oakland Esports stream. We are live tonight with Oakland University Smash B versus St. Cloud State University's Smash team in the MEC it's like week number 7, but this is our 6th match of the season. And coincidentally enough, this is also the team that the Smash A team is playing against next Thursday in the NACE Fall Playoffs. So we are getting to see a little bit of a quick preview to kind of figure out, like, hey, how good is this team we got to play next week?
Yeah, I guess it's giving us a good head start, and we're starting with their Game & Watch player, probably going to be Bolin match.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not too sure. Yep. Okay. So it's saying McNutty on the screen right now, but there it is. Just got fixed by production. Bolin Watch coming in. So this roster from St. Cloud has 2 banjos. So obviously one of the 2 banjos has to play a secondary, and it looks like Bolin is going to be that one who's opting to play the secondary, because most leagues don't allow you to have 2 duplicate characters playing on the roster. It's for like competitive integrity, right?
Yeah.
Like if you have say like you have Lima on your school, right? And you have like another Bayonetta, like who's to say that Lima's not playing both Bayos?
Yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah. Because it's online, right?
Yeah. No
okay.
way of verifying it. But right now, this Game Watch doing pretty solid. Like obviously, like they dropped the first stock, but 126% on the board. This is going to be pretty easy for Game Watch to probably get a kill here.
Yeah.
Character's got so many quick kill options.
Yeah, those throws also confirming into the edge guard. That up B actually taking it off the side.
Yeah. You
Something
can tell
crazy.
Spectre also kind of looked around. He's like, yo, did you guys see that?
Like, something you don't want to see is Game & Watch up B. It's such a strong move out of shield, such a strong move just to get in. Also going to be a good way to get back, but it looks like he does not have enough recovery tools, and he'll take an SD.
Yeah.
I guess he was getting up in percent, so that isn't too detrimental, but this last stock, he's definitely going to try and take one more, at least before he can get out.
Definitely. And then Spectre being able to take that stock with only taking 14%, sitting real healthy on his second stock. Because, like you just want to start that snowball early, right? Just how many stocks can we take without losing many?
Yeah.
Right. We've seen it so many times throughout this winning season for us in MEC, where we're seeing our players, Spectre and Judair, they're taking down these whole schools without losing more than like 2 stocks.
Yeah, it's like the normal crew battle rule is like, take your 3 stocks, but we're able to take more than that, and that's paying off. But definitely proving to be a challenge right now. A lot of neutral being played, just a few like stray hits being changed, a lot of forward air, back air, like connections. Oh, hits him with that PK Thunder to get back on the stage.
Definitely.
Pretty even in percent. Oh, but I don't know. Oh, just barely avoids that fully charged bucket.
Yeah,
that would have killed from like 40.
I mean, probably not just because it's PK Thunder or it's PK Fire that he's absorbing. But if you're Spectre, right, you actually would much rather see Game & Watch be having a full bucket, right? Because you don't want Game Watch to just run off stage and bucket your recovery.
Oh, I guess that is true. He can bucket the
PK Thunder.
PK Thunder.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he'll just go out there, bucket, and then all of a sudden, well, that's a stock loss.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is the first player down on the St. Cloud side. That's Spectre going up with a quick 2 stock. So that's Bolin dropping out here. Now we looked at the St. Cloud roster ahead of time. Thankfully, a lot we could find everybody on their roster on like supermajor.app or whatever it was, the Smashers app basically. So they've got Nintendo, who's a Banjo and Mario, Bolin Watch, we just saw, Banjo and Game & Watch, Every Tribe, a Donkey Kong, McNutty, the Kazuya, Leaf and Wind, Corrin, and then Juno, a Steve K. Rule. So a really a pretty diverse character roster on the St. Cloud side. A lot of characters who are really good in an online crew battle meta. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like this school, St. Cloud, they're 5-2 right now in the overall MEC league. So they're up near the top of the standings alongside Oakland and Michigan State. And like we said earlier, this is a team that we're playing next week in the NACE fall playoffs. So this is a school that's top 30 in the country. for Smash, at least in the NACE, which is arguably like kind of like thought of as like the most premier league to be playing in for Super Smash Bros. So this is a good school, and I know that for our A-team players, if they can get through, if this St. Cloud roster can get through Judair, get through Spectre, some of our A-team players who sit on the roster for the MEC League, they'll have to come in and like they'll actually get a little bit of like quick warm-up time against these players that they have to go up against in just over a week.
Yeah, I mean, probably not ideal showing most of our cards, so we're hoping the first two guys just take it.
You know, it's always better when our two like guaranteed players for the B team just can take it out. And it does look like they're bringing in Nintendo on the Banjo. And when I was looking up these players, looking at their Super Majors kind of like results, they do have a weekly that happens over at the St. Cloud University. So a lot of these players on their on the St. Cloud side, they're actively like participating in tournaments, and I see them. They're all getting like usually like top 8 at their own locals. So like obviously they're some of the stronger players in their little region, and that's all. You know, you always like to see that, right? This is a school from Minneapolis, so Minnesota does have a relatively strong Smash scene on the grassroots side. So it's cool to see that even their collegiate side has some strong weekly presence.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really nice to be able to just be able to go to a weekly, get that practice on. It definitely helps with the LAN experience too, because you get that different connection. It's a lot different online. A lot of like stuff slides. You know, you can get away with some random smash attack. You can get away with some.
Oh, absolutely.
Some things that would be easily reactable in person. Right now, just looking to play some neutral. Confirms that edge guard with that's a sweet spot, right?
Oh yeah, that was absolutely a sweet spot. And it was such a good call out to throw out that back air when you knew Banjo was in a cooldown from utilizing that down B.
Yep.
So Banjo's got a little bit of a cooldown when he's kind of like dropping the egg grenade. So trying to go for an up tilt out there. Trying to go for a smash attack. It looks like Nintendo is starting to get a little too like fishy.
Kill hungry,
yeah. He's getting a little too trigger happy. He's just trying to get this stock.
Side B almost does confirm it though. Trying to 2-frame. I'm not sure if the wing hitbox might actually be able to 2-frame that recovery.
Yeah.
If anything. Gets the call out on the side B, but he is using a lot of these side Bs, which is rough since he's on his second stock. He's gonna want those for recovery, but confirms with the up tilt, I believe.
Yeah, well, it was either that or that was dash attack, actually.
Wow.
Whatever it was is a negative trade for Spectre and dropping that first stock, or that second stock down. Yep. Now just on his own, trying to get the stock. Now, gotta watch out because he was running really low on his Wonder Wings down. We saw that after that one, he only had one Wonder Wing left, but it did not matter. Spectre was there with the yo-yo, dropping that down smash and getting the stock.
Like a really key part in this matchup specifically is probably going to be those Wonder Rings, just because of how oppressive Ness is off stage, how you want to get back to stage and use that cheat code, but also being able to have that burst option is very good. Right now, Spectre doing his best, getting that neutral trades. Unfortunate fastball. That's going to be an SD.
The worst part about it was a fastball with a buffered air dodge, too. And even though Banjo does have a relatively solid vertical recovery with the fully charged up B, he fell so far that he couldn't even up B jump air dodge. He to make it back to stage, he had to. It was pretty much all gone.
Yeah.
And a quick look at this first kill. This is going to be that nice back air punishing the end lag of that down B from Banjo. Now here we go. This is going to be that super late dash attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was just he got him with the dash attack. But 144%, you're going to.
Yeah.
And it's fresh. Yeah. And then here is that Wonder Wing down smash. Gotta go.
Good confirm.
Yeah, it was just a really good, realizing that Banjo is not going to ledge snap with the side B. It was the PK Fire. Was it the PK Fire that actually, I didn't quite catch it, but I think it was he buffered air dodge out of running into the PK Fire. That's always the worst. That's something I think happens to the best of us, right? you're just playing against Banjo or you're playing against Ness online. All of a sudden, you get hit with a PK fire, and you're just like, oh no. Yeah, just straight up fast fell out of that PK fire. Oh.
I mean, yeah, it's tough because you're trying to like SD out of it or SDI out of it.
Yeah.
To like try and not get super stuck in those late frames, but like, yeah, you can see him trying to wiggle out, but then he just falls like a rock. It's like,
God, and truly that fast fall air. So he did not have a jump there. So he actually was just buffered the air dodge down. So that was a directional air dodge down. Yeah. Not even just like normal air dodge. It was an air dodge down. And then he has to try and up beat back. He doesn't have an air dodge because he accidentally buffered it.
Yeah.
So he has no way to, and he had no jump. So it's just up B and pray.
No, yeah. It's in that situation when you like fast fall like that, even if it's accidental, it's kind of just like over. Yeah. Which is unfortunate, but like also it happens to the best of us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Those up Bs tend to be a little unfortunate SDs. We still have they did manage to take the stock off of
yeah, so they're
Spectre,
down to
right?
it's one stock left on to Spectre's Nest. Still looking pretty good. I mean that's 2 stocks for 6.
Yeah.
So an average of 3 stocks per 1 stock, you know, that's really good. That's an average we really like to see.
Yeah.
And it does look like they're sending in Juno, so whether or not Juno will be coming in on the Steve or King K rule, we'll see. I'm pretty sure that Juno, this is the St. Cloud Smash captain.
He's going K rule.
King K rule.
I'm wondering if we get the new K rule tech with the crown.
I highly doubt that.
That would be crazy.
It would be really crazy because that means that Juno is so confident that he can win with purposely self-destructing.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen so much stuff online about like the different ways to get that extra crown, but even with that extra crown, Ness still has the Psy Magnet that can potentially absorb the crown, make it his own, I think?
No. So Psy Magnet will only ever absorb things that are considered energy.
Ah.
And so crown is a physical object.
Okay.
So it has like item priority.
Okay. Yeah, and right now we're just Spectre happy to just camp on this platform, look for those PK fires.
Yeah,
he's going to lean into a lot of stuff because he's such a heavy body. K-roll. Oh, look at those up air trains. Just a grab.
For the back air. Yep. A-Rule just trying to get some quick, cheeky little hits. Trying to take an early stock here.
Yeah, I mean, he only needs 1, so he's trying to get that 1 as soon as he can without taking as much percent. But that's going to be a lot of percent with the Magnet and the PK fire.
Yep.
A-Roll off stage. Gets to stage with that forward air.
Yeah, 98% on the board here. So King K. Rool still has a sizable amount of life left, right? This is one of the heaviest characters in the game, and sometimes so difficult to kill, even for a character like Ness, who has such a arsenal of kill options. But you know, a stray back air, a fresh one to boot, probably with a little bit of like some no DI moment there for Juno. But that is the stock going down. So that is now Spectre taking 7 stocks. Are super good. Like even if Spectre was to lose right here, 7 stocks, basically taking out half of your opposing school by yourself. That is nothing to scoff at. Down throw, try to get a down smash a little bit. Like I'm not too sure what he was thinking about hitting there, because like your down throw, and it's like
you pop up, right?
Yeah, you pop up. So it's like, why would just not up smash?
Yeah, I mean maybe going for a crazy read, maybe wiggles up, down, directional air dodge down. Now just trying to confirm this edge guard with the PK Thunders. Just keeping it at bay. Oh, the PK Frost coming in with a huge kill.
Oh my gosh. That was actually so sick. Just put on so much percent utilizing the PK Thunder that just what is going on?
The Ness gameplay. This is what happens when you play a heavyweight in this game. You get bullied, and all those stray projectiles, all those stray hits rack up so much damage, especially when you're facing against Ness. Now he's definitely trying to take this stock before he loses his own, because now it's even.
Yeah. And Spectre is doing such a really good job of
wow. Oh, drops down for that edge guard. Huge.
Oh. And everybody, honestly, most of the Smash team was popping off for that. That was honestly some very immaculate gameplay there by Spectre. Really, like, putting a lot of pressure on Juno, utilizing Ness with a little bit of that rage, being able to get a little bit of like some extra like distance off the hits, just because you know when you have rage, you get hit, send your opponent a little bit farther.
Yeah.
But just the utilization of the projectiles that Ness has in PK Thunder and PK Fire just made that life for King K. Rool awful.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would not want to be playing K. Rool or be in K. Rool in this scenario. All options covered by that PK Frost.
Yeah,
definitely. That kills
that PK Flash.
PK or PK Flash, yeah.
That PK Flash was such a good like basically just he knew to throw it out there, but just because it was what like that was like 6 different PK Thunder hits. And so you're just like, all right, there's going to be you're just like so sick and tired of being hit by PK Thunder that you're just buffering an air dodge to try and get back to the ledge because you're like, can't get hit.
Yeah.
And that's when you just fell into the trap card. The PK Flash gets the kill, and that is now Spectre taking 9 stocks, only dropping 2. Honestly, some great gameplay coming out here.
I was gonna say he was having some great advantage state too, especially when putting pressure on that K. Rool. It's like there isn't really much you can do. Like that's what playing that heavyweight. You just either some of the hits you can tough guy out of. I don't even know.
So he's got for King K. Rool, he has just a lot of belly armor.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
The belly armor just makes it so hard to get a hit in because he just super armors through. He super armors it, and he's got an active hitbox going at the same time, so he's automatically going to get the trade.
So I was surprised there were a distinct lack of nairs in that gameplay. So maybe that would have been able to get him out of those combo situations. But now we've got the Kazuya against the Ness. So McNutty on the Kazuya.
McNutty with the hopes and dreams of St. Cloud State here in this game number 1 against Oakland University.
Taking the Golden Kazuya against the Golden Grizzlies is a bold move, but
you know what? Sometimes you need to assert that mental dominance to really stand a chance, right?
Right now, just kind of playing a little bit of a passive neutral. Oh no. Kazuya does have a great recovery. He managed to get out of that, but 2-frame by the yo-yo is kind of a deadly situation to be in. Now Ness continuing this edge guard with these oppressive hitboxes and stuff. And that back air.
That is the first stock. Now this matchup for Spectre, right? This is a matchup that is really, I would say, like well practiced for Spectre. We did have Poison Jam on the roster.
Yes.
Before they graduated last spring. So this is, and we have a few Kazuyas here in Michigan as well. So right, obviously this is going to be just a very well-versed matchup, right?
Yeah, and the problem with playing Kazuya in this matchup is he's just looking for ways to get in, looking for ways to confirm into that electric, but currently is having to deal with Ness's arsenal of zoning tools, capabilities that put him off stage, which is really where Ness wants you.
Yeah.
Goes for that yo-yo, actually managed to avoid it. Now Kazuya's fishing for those electrics, definitely trying to get the combo started with that. Hits one into the up smash. He's gonna live though. He's got some percent. Using the PK flashes to stall actually.
And it was really nice because he kind of wanted to, like, what's the number 1 stage you'd never want to fight Kazuya on? Final Destination.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Stall out until it's no longer town and city destination. But you know what? That's McNutty taking that final stock.
Yep.
Only dropping 1, so he still has 2 stocks left. But man, you are now 9 stocks down, 2 left to your name, and it's Judd Air on the Steve coming in next.
He's going to need a lot of Kazuya zero to deaths to make this one possible.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he needs
9, right?
9 more.
9 more. I mean, it definitely can happen, especially being taken to those. Again, like with that, what you were saying about the final destination with the town and city, playing on those bigger stages, they have smaller blast zones, but being played on a smaller stage means it's a lot easier for a character like Steve to have more room to mine, have more room to build blocks, and even have like more coverage with minecart too, because with that powered minecart especially, it's a great burst option, a great way to get out of any real Kazuya shenanigans. I mean, the zero to death still probably works, but
yeah, and it's a little bit hard. Like, I'm not too sure how the Zero Deaths with Kazuya maybe work against Steve, right?
Yeah.
That's a little bit different. It's because every character is a little bit, every character is a little different on how Kazuya needs to like approach his timing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, it's the same game plan, but for a character like Steve, character's a little awkward.
Yeah.
So it might be a little bit different.
Yeah, and another thing with Steve too is they definitely have to be thinking about which stage they want to take him to because of the different materials Steve mines on each stage.
Yeah.
Being somewhere he gets more wood, somewhere he gets stone, but he gets less like stone blocks and more like iron and more valuable resources that can be used. I mean, it's the Steve Gambit. It's you fight him on a stage where he's good at camping or where he gets good materials, and it's really tough to make a lead, especially when he needs to take these 9 stocks.
Yeah.
Definitely thinking hard, looking for a good stage. I'm not sure. He probably gets the stage bans, right?
Yeah, so it's going to be McNutty getting to do the picks and bans. Not too sure what we will see get banned out. I mean, what was that? Battlefield and PS2 ban, so it's probably just going to small Battlefield if I was to take a guess.
Yep.
I feel like most of the time you're just going to see people ban out like this PS2s, maybe Battlefield, and I feel like most of the time it's just I see small Battlefield so much.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty good neutral stage. Just Steve gets basic mixed materials on the stage. Kazuya has some room to approach smaller blast zones to get those kills, but look at that, a dog walk pushing him off stage, getting that block in the middle. Now it's time to deal with the onslaught of Steve, placing these blocks, trying to get past it. Steve's still mining, trying to get his resources up, knocking Kazuya away with these little attacks, but even though they don't do a lot of damage now, they really do add up, and those iron tools are definitely going to make them extra strong. It's that diamond as well is going to help the longer game.
Yep.
Man.
And you can just tell, right? Judair is just so content to mining and getting those stronger materials.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard as a Kazuya to get in. You're being stuffed out by so many projectiles. These minecarts, these pickaxe hits. There's really nothing you can do. Oh my gosh, the getting hit out of the minecart, drifting off stage, but still manages to recover with Stool's many. He's got the crazy upbeat and those blocks for spacing. Yep. Now, content to sit behind the wall, Kazuya's doing a little teabagging and smacks him right behind the wall on the other side as he breaks the wall.
Punishes big gold man for punching wall with diamond sword.
Yeah. It's like this is not a Kazuya, you know, he just uses his fists, he uses his stuff, but Steve, he's bringing all the materials, he's bringing all the weapons, he's got the minecart, he's got the pickaxe, diamond right now, so there's going to be extra tons of damage, but that electric is going to confirm into, I guess, maybe got a little mixed up by the platform, good DI from Judair. Now trying to look for these electrics to approach, but yeah, he's now stone walls are going to be extra hard to get past, and ever increasing lead for Judair. Does get that up smash. He's going to rack on some nice damage.
Yep. You can tell that like anytime Judair knows that it's like, all right, let's just reset to neutral. You see the like a quick little 3 wall up, and then it's like, all right, I'm going back to mining. You must approach me.
Yeah.
Because I want to play the game in my specific way.
Yeah, Kazuya, a great character, but he does really struggle. His approach game is really the only game that's rough. And still, that minecart taking it center stage, crazy kill.
That is game number 1 going over to Oakland University Golden Grizzlies with a 9-stock win. So that means it was 12, basically like a 12-3 win. So, looking pretty good here. And I know that for the A-team members who are in-house right now watching the match, this is just, they're getting so much of a good character, like just a knowledge download for how to best approach next week. Because the characters that the St. Cloud team is going to be playing against is vastly different. Usually the only player who might make an appearance from the B team in the, if we need it for the A team, is usually just Judair, just because sometimes life's a little bit better when you throw a Steve in there.
Yeah.
But We're seeing a quick look at the replay. There it is, a quick little hit and run by Steve. But yeah, beautiful stuff here. The game face by Judd Air is so funny.
Totally locked in.
Yeah. Oh, he was so upset about not getting a JV4.
Yeah.
I'm not too. It does kind of look like they might be getting right into game number 2. We might not even be able to cut to a quick little break. You know what? Production. Let's cut it to a quick little break. We'll just play. We'll see what our partners for Oakland.
Power through the tournament with the high-quality protein milk provides to stay energized and focused throughout the game. Oakland University Credit Union is here to help you power up your financial game. Whether you're aiming to upgrade your gear or conquer your savings goals, OUCU has the tools you need. With awesome savings accounts, cashback reward credit cards, and an easy-to-use app, we're here to help you win both on and off the screen. Not a member? Not a problem. Visit us on campus or online at oucreditunion.org. Oakland University Credit Union, because leveling up shouldn't stop your gaming. Proud sponsor of Oakland University Athletics, federally insured by the NCUA.
Yep. All right, and so we're back. They started, it's pretty much as soon as the ads were done, they're over and into game number 2. It is Judd Air now starting off against McNutty. So McNutty said, Judd Air, get out here. I need a run back against you immediately.
Yeah, he's getting the percent too. Definitely a lot of a different game we're seeing with this Kazuya actually being able to get in. But that's Steve creating that space. Going in for those jab combos though. Gonna put some percent. Yeah, this Kazuya is playing a lot more aggressive than we saw in the previous game.
Yeah, I would actually want to say it's kind of like he's looking a little bit like McNutty's looking a little bit better.
Oh no, he's looking a lot better. The percentage is speaking to that as well. But again, this is gonna be a tough mountain to climb. Trying to get past all those blocks, all these traps Steve can place. Put back off stage on the other side of the stage. Now this diamond.
Oh,
he doesn't even need it. The forward smash.
Iron forward smash. He goes, let me break this tool before I even change it to diamond.
Yeah. He does tend to go for a lot of those forward smashes behind the blocks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm noticing.
I mean, it's a pretty good punish because Steve's smash attack, especially that forward smash, has such incredible range.
Yeah.
And if they're kind of they're the ones that are breaking the wall, that means they're in cooldown from throwing out a smash attack, so it's might as well just do it.
Yeah.
Trying to drop the anvil, not going to get it. Back air, trying to go up tilt. Good DI.
Yep. Right now it's just Steve being oppressive, pushing Kazuya to that ledge, and this is rough. We can't really be aggressive if you're stuck off stage the whole game.
And right now, I'm going to say that slight aggressive tendencies that we've been seeing coming out of McNutty are starting to kind of bite them in the butt a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
it's like at this point, he just, I don't really know. Maybe he disconnected. He's just letting Steve get his materials.
Yeah. I mean, he's just sitting over there because he knows that it's I'm just going to make my opponent approach, I guess.
Yeah. It's I thought he disconnected for a second. That up B is going to take the stock, so he does get his revenge in slight, but the Steve is going to be the dog walk. Maybe putting a lot of percent. That down air with the anvil. Steve is so oppressive, man. Is that probably why Kazuya seems to be a bit frustrated with all these approach options, and the down air going to take it from the side.
Yep, and that's one stock down for Judd Air. But you know what? Pretty good, all things considered. Arguably, I would say a really dominant start, even though he lost the stock. But just the amount of pressure that Judd Air was just putting on McNutty, couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some life from McNutty. This St. Cloud team does have a lot of good fundies, a lot of good preparations into these characters, but again, there's only so much you can do against a Steve, especially an aggressive one at that. We know, yeah, like you were saying, Judd Air was playing a lot more aggressive, a lot more in his face. He chose to camp and get all his materials. Once he got his materials, He was all in that Kazuya's face, pushing him off stage, and Kazuya couldn't approach because he wasn't on stage. He couldn't run at him. So, yeah.
So I'm curious to see who will come in next for St. Cloud. Ooh, it looks like we're getting every tribe coming in. The Donkey Kong character we didn't see every tribe come in during game number 1. So seeing a fresh face. I'm excited.
Yeah, I love watching DK.
DK is pretty fun to watch, but I think I'm a little bit like fearful of like the horrendous acts we're gonna see.
Oh yeah,
that a poor Steve is going to do to a character that is as big and as comboable as Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I mean, like the saving grace is his aerials might be better against the blocks, so he might be.
Maybe he gets to live a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's still like. Yeah, it's a Steve eat dog world. I don't know. Steve eat monkey world, I guess, in this scenario.
Exactly.
So,
nobody is safe.
Yeah.
You know, I think King K. Rool for the next Donkey Kong game, he needs to call up maybe Steve Minecraft and be like, hey, man, how did you do it?
Yeah.
How do you do it in Smash? I think you can help me get the golden banana.
I think, isn't Steve... He's in the new Sonic racing game right now, right?
I have no idea. There's a lot of characters in that, like the Sega All-Star Racing, whatever it is. There's a massive amount of crossovers.
Steve's too busy freaking racing with the boys to.
he's
got to help out DK. But now they're enemies and now pitted against each other. DK not gonna hold back. Definitely needs to take all these stocks, especially if they don't want to get that early deficit that they had last time.
Yep.
Going to Hollow Bastion.
Love it. Best stage of the game.
I mean,
this is a really good stage for Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
This middle platform is really good for him to get a lot of his kind of like cargo combo throws.
Yeah. We're seeing some energy, but here we go. The up tilts into the up airs. And
it's a quick 74%. Didn't even want to bother throwing out an up smash.
Yeah.
Drops the anvil, almost dies.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Now we're looking at how Steve can manage all these different hitboxes, approach options from Steve, that minecart, and the catch with the up smash. Oh! The block. Wait,
If DK attacked that, he actually would have lived.
Yeah. I thought he was saved from that because I thought it was like the reduced knockback or something from the block. Might have been able to let him live for a bit longer, but right now.
Ooh, try to get a nice nil setup, a knock and a follow through with it. But this is a great setup where it's like that one single block with down tilt, right? So it's either you have to get hit by the down tilt and tech, or you just fall to your getting KO'd.
Yeah. And yeah, instead of what's it called? Instead of choosing to continue the edge guard, he instead goes to mine, puts down the iron blocks, and hits right through those iron blocks with the F smash. This Steve is something else, man.
Looking like a societal menace, this Steve from Judd Air. Oh, try to get it.
Now he's just throwing out options, looking for something to work, but now put in an off-stage position. Oh, misses that up tilt. Very, very like late hitbox. He was trying to go for the grounded up tilt.
Yep.
But now all these diamond hits are racking up lots of damage.
And see right there, that's the setup that we were talking about. Puts one singular block, and if you don't tech that down tilt, you will it's gone.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Man, I saw some life out of the DK, but then
after that, I felt like after that first stock loss,
yeah,
all hope went out the window.
Yeah, I mean that's how it felt for the Kazuya game as well, where we were seeing some percent, we were seeing some back and forth, but once Steve gets rolling, he gets his materials, he gets all these strong hits.
The up smash? That would have been crazy if it wasn't technical.
Probably at, I mean, he was at pretty high percent.
He was 144 after the hit.
Okay, I mean, there's reason it could be untechable. That setup is, yeah.
It's nasty. It's so nasty against characters who just have a very subpar recovery.
Yeah.
And especially a subpar vertical recovery. All right, so if the thing was fully red on wall, okay, that's like it could be techable, because normally if you see red, it's untechable, but it was mostly yellow. Who knows?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like 90% sure it was going to be that was techable. But all right, we're going to be jumping into this third character coming in. We are seeing Nintendo come back out on the Banjo and Kazooie. Now, this is a character that I think can handle a little bit of Steve's campiness a little bit better. Just gets to throw out a lot of those projectiles in the down B and kind of like stop a little bit of the material run.
Yeah, the problem is when you deal with that camping, nothing's gonna save you from the 130 unanswered % right now that Steve can just deal in those up tilt combos. The TNT. Whoa!
We're looking like a Looney Tunes cartoon right now, man. Acne blow up.
That's crazy. I mean, this Steve is looking. Oh, he gets the grab though, pushing Steve off stage. This is where you want to keep Steve. This prevents him from mining. This prevents him from getting that stage control. But with that minecart, able to burst through, and now he's the one who's doing off stage. That Wonder Wing is gonna save him. Trying to up B to the center stage. Now Steve just choosing to build his little camp, build his little platform, and take it from here. With that up tilt, dash attack, gonna push him off stage. Again, sets the 3 high wall. So hard for Banjo to deal with on ledge. That does get him off ledge, but now he's back onto the other side with the 3 high wall. A back air, gonna connect, barely not killing. Goes for the stalls with the bombs and the up B, and the forward smash behind the blocks. We were talking about it earlier. Such a strong option to commit with. Downer actually, I think, saved him from a good amount of %. Oh, but here we go. Those 2 blocks, and you're not getting back from that.
No.
Wow.
That looked more convincing and dominating than the other 2 matches we saw in this crew battle so far.
Yeah, I mean, like, he was. I feel like with every one of these guys,
TNT blow up was just wild.
That hitbox is like, I mean, I guess for people saying that like TNT is broken. I mean, a lot of Steve's moves are broken, but I feel like TNT is like one of the fairer ones, just because it takes a lot of mats to consume, but that hitbox on it is crazy and does so much knockback and damage. We'll take that stock, and now we're getting into the last 3 stocks for St. Cloud.
Yeah, it all pretty much it comes down to this, right? So we could see Bolin or Juno come in probably. So Juno is coming in with the Steve pick. So we're seeing Juno's other character come into play here.
Yeah, it'll be good to see a Steve Ditto. Hopefully we'll get to see
who builds better.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's all about to boil down to.
People who complain about Steve, now there's 2 of them. So it's like there's 2 hitboxes. They both know each other. It's the mirror match,
Yeah.
You know exactly what the other character is going to do. You know exactly what you're facing off against. But now it's just going to be who gets the better materials, who finds the better hits. Who mines better? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows how to combo those up tilts just a little bit better.
Yeah. I've also like watched Steve Dittos a few times on like BGBC, and I've seen that a lot of Steves elect to go for that like setting up or both Steves on the other side, just like mining at the start, both willing to get diamond.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how Juno is going to be about that, or if they're just going to go straight at it and start scrapping. I mean, I know they've got to take the 1 stock, actually.
Just only 1 stock to drop there for Judd Air. Judd Air still sitting so healthy. Here we go. It is Steve versus Alex. Potentially a canon matchup. I don't know. I've never played Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're playing with your friends, you've probably seen this before. But yeah, again, both Steves electing go for mining, but Judd Air going aggressive with that minecart. Now both have diamond. What? Going for these back airs. This is interesting. I'm seeing them engage a lot more than I thought they would. Where I've seen a lot of Steve matchups where they just sit and mine, try and get as many resources as they want. And now, Juno actually making a good amount of strides.
Yeah, honestly, taking a really nice early lead. Good, perfect shield. That diamond F smash would have absolutely taken stock.
Oh yeah, I mean he's taking a page out of Judair's book. We've been seeing a lot of that happening, but now see this is what I'm used to the matchup being, where it's just lots of blocks, lots of mining. But when we get to these scrappy these scrappy little interactions, we get to see a lot of these things. That minecart definitely gonna take it. Another really strong move.
The redstone super speed up, getting the KO. 2 stocks left for Juno, and just like that, the momentum has shifted so fast into the side of Judair. Trying to get an up tilt into a back air perhaps, but Judair gets hit by a stray forward air, but runs over with a minecart.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough losing that stock early and another stock gone. That's gonna be really rough because you spawn in with those like less resources.
And there's
F smash gonna connect.
F smash. Right as that happened, Judair just goes, no! Judair was looking for a 2-stock finish.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, those
Little
up tilt, 76% on that up tilt train, and the empowered minecart gonna put 99 to Steve. All it takes really right now is one back air or F smash in this case.
And that is a 2-0 victory. Wow, so honestly, convincing fashion once again. That is a 12-3 victory for the Golden Grizzlies.
Yep.
And that is now us moving up to 6-0 in the standings. And I think really looking forward, like taking this match, be able to look at all right, these are our opponents now in about 10 days. We go up against this team in the arguably one of the biggest national playoffs of the fall season, and I think we got a really strong download on what to do.
It's also a nice confidence booster just to have it taken in that fashion.
Yeah.
There was a good amount of there was some back and forth moments, especially on the first stock. I feel like just being able to have each opponent kind of takes a minute to figure each other out, but once our players got the download, it was game over, and we took it in pretty convincing fashion.
Definitely. Now I know that the players are looking to probably get out of here, so I don't think we're gonna have a post-game interview. So we'll cut to a quick break, and then guys, that'll be it for tonight. And honestly, that is going to be the only. Oh no, we'll be back tomorrow. We're having a show match against Rutgers University's Smash team with the Smash A team. So we'll be back tomorrow for a nice little special match. But other than that, this was the only competitive match that we'll have on competition game happening this week. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with a show match against Rutgers University. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next time.
See ya.